What's up, guys? Loki619, and I should have probably posted this video before the first two Comic Con haul videos, just because this video is more about Comic Con itself. So it probably would have been better for you guys to watch this video before the Comic Con haul videos that I put up. But anyhow, speaking of halls, this is a different kind of hall, H-A-L-L. These are all the exhibit halls, well, at least the outside of the exhibit halls for the San Diego Convention Center. Plus, you'll get to see some of the insides. But anyhow, Comic-Con usually begins with a trip up to Hall C, where you get to go upstairs to the Sale Pavilion area here in San Diego, at the San Diego Convention Center. Sorry about that. Where you get to pick up your badge. Now, I normally will come in really early, but this year I had to take my kid to school. This was from this past Thursday. I'm going up to the hall to pick up my badges, and then some areas might be cut, or I might have to censor some of the areas just because it might have my driver's license out or some sensitive information like credit card or whatever. So I hope you do pardon me on those areas. But here they check your ID, they check your printout of your barcode so that you can get your badge, and it's important to get a badge, otherwise you won't be able to get in. Now, badges usually run about $60 per day, and then about 25 to 35 for the last day, which is Sunday, and they're really hard to get. I was able to get mine in November when they held pre-registration. Pre-registration is when they have members get a chance ahead of everybody to buy badges for the following year's convention. And again, I was very lucky to get my badges for Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at the last pre-registration, and Saturday usually sells out really quickly. So right here I'm picking up the bag and the lanyard. The bag that they give out is completely random. Sometimes you get some really good bags, sometimes you get some really bad bags. Like last year, I'm not a big fan. I got every day that I went, I got the Vampire Diaries. Not a big fan of that. This year I lucked out. This year I got for Thursday I got the Arrow bag. This is the bag that the one side of the bag, and then the back side that everybody sees is this one right here, Arrow. And then on Friday, I got a bag for I guess an upcoming show called Lucifer. And then today, Sunday, because I skipped yesterday, I got a bags today for The Flash from the CW. So I got some pretty good bags. One thing about Comic-Con is that there are a lot of people dressed up in various different costumes. Here's a picture of this young lady in a Destiny costume. Pretty cool. It's always nice to, ask for permission before you take a photo. Just, don't just take a photo. That way they can kind of pose for you or tell you, what they're up to, or in some cases even describe to you what they're doing as far as their costume is concerned. We do get a lot of people at Comic-Con that just make costumes up for, for the fun of it, and it can be confusing, especially if they're mixing up genres or mixing up characters. So this is the. Finally have my badge. Again, I had credit card information stuff on it, so I had to censor that out. But this is me going into the convention on Thursday morning. It's not very busy, which is really cool. Normally, it's really packed. This year, it wasn't as packed as normal, so I really got a good chance. I really had a good time this year, just because it wasn't as packed. I really got to enjoy the show. I really got to enjoy the exhibits and things like that. Whereas in past years it was crazy. In this particular section, I bumped into Robin, who just walked by. More specifically, I bumped into a good friend of mine, Danny, and we kind of talked a little bit. So I'm going to try to talk a little bit over our conversation. I may have turned down the volume on that a little bit, but these right here on the left and right are all the different booths that I went to earlier today, and then the days before that, to pick up all the different graphic novels that I usually read on my off time. In the past, I used to be a really big comic book collector. The problem with that is that it gets pretty expensive. Plus, it gets pretty hard to try to figure out who's who and what's what. There you go. I bumped into my friend right here. This is a guy that I've known for years now. We go back way back. So anyhow, I usually for Comic-Con I pick up a graphic novel every now and then, just to kind of get caught up. This year I picked up several graphic novels. I picked up The Complete Civil War, which I have on an iPad, but I prefer to have in a paper form that I can actually hold and put away. I also picked up Civil War Fantastic Four, Civil War X-Men, a couple of other books that I was missing as part of the Civil War series. I also picked up Superman for Tomorrow, picked up Batman Death of the Family, picked up, what else did I pick up? The Death of Spider-Man, the complete edition. Here, Danny's showing me a poster of this Sun One. I did end up winning that poster as well from playing Halo Warzone. I'm really excited about Halo Warzone. Unfortunately, by the time I got to the Halo Warzone booth and started taking a video of it, my GoPro had died. So unfortunately, I don't have video of that. And then when I came back on Friday, I had my kids with me, so he really didn't want to stand in line for like 3 or 4 hours just to try to play Warzone. And then we went back again today, Sunday, to try to play it, but again, there was a line out the door, so we just kind of said, you know what, we'll wait until November. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're not familiar with Warzone, this is a new mode of Halo 5 Guardians. It's basically 12v12. You've got human characters, 12 human characters versus 12 other human characters, and they're playing against each other. They're also playing against different various kinds of AI and different objectives. So it's really crazy, it's really fast, it's really chaotic. It's one of those really awesome little modes that they can now introduce with Halo because of the horsepower that the Xbox One brings to console gaming. I wish I had saved the video. And the funny thing is, I had an extra battery for my GoPro, except at the time that I had taken the battery out, I kind of left it on my table here at home. So it did me no good to have an extra battery that was charged and ready to go if it was sitting at home where I did not need it. In this particular scene right here, the people in line, these are all ended up becoming my teammates. We were all kind of conspiring against the other team. We were the blue team. And this one, this guy with the long hair, I didn't catch his name, we just called him the long hair guy. He was telling us to go ahead and teabag everybody, which unfortunately we didn't get a chance to do, because once we started playing, we just got so excited to play the game. Here we go, we're all got hyped up to kick their butts. This is taken from Friday. This is my kid and his friend. And my daughter was with us too, but she wasn't in any of the videos. We took a walk down to the Marriott, which is right next to the convention center here in San Diego, to check out the hospitality lounge for, what is this? Nintendo. Always a lot of fun. Nintendo is almost always there. And then just further down farther down is the Xbox Lounge at the Manchester Grand Hyatt on the second floor, where they have all these different video games to play, as well as prizes and giveaways. That said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and the next section will be just a picture of some of the haul that I picked up, along with pictures from Comic-Con itself of the various people in cosplay that I bumped into. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll catch you guys during my next live stream. Hopefully you guys will be there, and hopefully you will subscribe, comment, like, and share this with your friends. Tell them to subscribe as well. This is Loki609 broadcasting from San Diego, California. I will catch you guys later.